buddy.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
Good.
I've got an internet Google search, the interwebs. I'm searching the interwebs for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay, but be careful because remember what you're always 2 clicks away from.
I already found those this morning. Actually.
Okay, all right, good. Yeah. So that's out of the way. We ain't got to worry about it.
I got past those. So instead of avoiding it today, I just dove right in. Since I was only 2 clicks away, I'm gonna hit click, found the BBC, and then now I'm back into
You ain't got to worry about it no more.
And for those that are looking for the Rated G show, the BBC stands for the British Broadcasting Channel. Okay.
Oh, look at that! Look at you!
Look at that!
Oh, Richie would be happy with the PC button. Okay.
He was on his way to push it, and then all of a sudden he's like, hey, "Stop!"
Yeah, exactly.
Richie didn't see that one coming. I threw a curveball in there, so I've already got my British intelligence for the day.
There you go. Done.
Done with
that shout out,
because we were laughing in the green room before he came on about us taking notes. We tried to write a sitcom once upon a time. We were on the fire department. It was one of our million ideas, and we were really into It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and so we were taking show notes. We were writing show concepts every time we got together. The issue is we literally couldn't read the show notes because we were so drunk when we wrote them down that we couldn't even read the fucking notes anymore.
Yeah. And that came up because I did some researches after our last show, and I took some drunk notes, and I literally had to have somebody translate it because I still don't know what the hell I wrote down. I just wrote down, so at the time it sounded good. But then I read it, it's like, what the fuck was I talking about? So yeah, I'll try to make do with that. So
that's fair. Here, just this is what I found real quick, since we're talking Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Well, lady, look, all mistakes we made on our own, so it's good that you're here.
We're doing our best.
Where's the goddamn fire?
So
where's the goddamn fire?
That right there, they were drinking wine out of pop cans. Remember that? They're like, well, it's really not like drinking if you're drinking it out of a pop can.
Oh man, that's a classic show. It's a classic.
Yeah, it's great.
So you're not home. You're not at the shop.
I'm not at home. Not at the shop. We are at a remote studio today. We are in downtown Kansas City.
Okay.
Decided to take a little weekend getaway.
Nice.
Even with gas prices, what they are, we still decided to come. So having a good time. Eating some barbecue, drinking some beers.
All right. So does Kansas City? This is we're going to start a hot button debate. This is even a hotter debate than gun control.
Already?
Yep. Kansas City barbecue or Memphis barbecue?
Well, I don't know, because Kansas City barbecue, what do they say? Is their barbecue sauce is more on the tomatoey side rather than the vinegary side.
Right.
So we went to I don't even remember what the place is right down the street here, and had their burnt ends because you can't always get burnt ends.
Oh.
It's that cut of meat that once they're gone, they're gone. So luckily for lunch, they had burnt ends. We had burnt ends that were melt in your mouth.
So good. If you find a good burnt end, and that's not, it's not as sexual as it sounds. It's literally a piece of meat. That still sounds sexual. But if you find the good ones to eat, it could be a sexual experience. Let's be honest.
It literally, melts in your mouth. It was awesome. Really, really good. And then we went and watched a band at that Casey Live, and we just kind of sat outside of the Guy Fieri's taco joint over there. So listen to the band.
Based looking at the tower behind you, you guys are right downtown. You're kind of right down in it, aren't you?
Well, we're literally what's downtown Kansas City? I don't know, but the Power and Light District is like, you can walk, or we tried those electric scooters that you find in the
Lime scooters or the Uber scooter or whatever. Yeah,
bro,
two-wheeled ones
scared the shit out of me. So
kids ride those things.
No, dude. So I don't know if something was wrong with mine or what, but it was either full throttle or nothing. Scared the shit out of me, dude. I literally.
It's kind of like driving the ladder truck, though, isn't it? Just all gas or no gas.
Yeah, I'd hit the button, and it's like, why ain't this fucking thing working? And I was like, bam, it just fucking jerked me up. Yeah, I was like, I'm out. I ain't doing that shit no more. Scared the shit out of me.
So did you walk, or did you actually pull it back together and get on one?
We made it there, and then the ride home, we're like, fuck, let's try it again. But we literally had a kick the whole way. I don't know why they wouldn't turn on.
Well, that's you get paid for nothing then.
Yeah, I know. I don't fucking get it.
You
I
paid
don't know if
to
there's some kind of geo fence where sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I don't know.
Yeah, right. So you had what else did you do last night? You had a good events. You went to that concert.
No, just watch that band. Stood there for a couple hours. So
was there?
I wish I could show you. Let me send you a picture, Eric, so you can put it on the computers because I am not. I'm not set up to.
Well, I may or may not have seen you taking care of the public.
What do you mean? That's it right there.
I came prepared today. I'm telling
there
you,
you go, right there.
Neil
that dude was literally passed out.
Neil has always been one to take care of the public, and you know what my favorite part of this whole picture is? Olivia pointed it out to me.
What?
That lady. Looking at you in the back, like, what the motherfucker is this guy?
Are you serious? Look at
her.
Back.
Look at her. She is like, what in the actual fuck is this guy doing?
I didn't even notice that, dude. That's great.
Yeah, let me put it out. She's like, this lady in the background, she is not, she's like, I don't know. I have no clue. And
that's
so
great.
Later on, she really she's given up. She's not even looking anymore. She's over your shenanigans.
Yeah.
So what else? So did you wake this guy up? Did he come up swinging or what?
So after this little photo barrage, I went back to the table. No sooner did I sit down, did security kick him out. Somehow security literally woke him up and he walked away.
Yeah, because you drew attention to him.
He drew attention to himself. He's fucking sleeping in the front row of a concert. Hey, we even got kicked out of the fucking strip club. Remember that?
For sleeping. Yeah, no, but the lady in the background, she cracks my ass up.
I never noticed that until you show that. That is great.
We were in New York. Oh shit. We were in the New York City subway a couple of months back when I was doing the show from New York City.
Did it smell like pee?
I wasn't really too bad. It was before all the bad. No, before the anyway. There's this woman. There's these kids that were doing like a rap concert in the subway train. And there's this woman
like in the train or like in the platform?
In the train, like in the cars. Okay. Like they're broadcasting it on TikTok or whatever. I don't know. Inside the cars of the subway.
Okay.
And so this lady was clearly on the train before these kids got on, and she wasn't gonna fucking move because these kids decided to have a concert. So these kids are like having a mosh pit around this woman, and she's just sitting there like this on the train, like, motherfucker, why are these? What the hell are these kids doing? She just didn't care. Yeah,
all I want to do is ride the train in peace. That's
right.
It.
That's it. And it was. I wish I could have gotten a picture of it. I should have just taken a picture of it because it was classic. I mean,
that's some funny shit right there.
Didn't care.
Funny shit.
What's the shirt of the day? Real quick.
Shirt of the day, Eric. You will definitely appreciate this one.
I'm the loudest, therefore I win. That's how you solve arguments at the firehouse. Let's be
exactly.
To be fair, that's how the rules are written. Okay,
yes.
The rules are written in such a.
If you're the loudest, you don't even have to be fucking right. You just got to be the loudest.
Right.
Because trust me, the motherfuckers that are loud, they ain't right.
Beat them down.
Okay, so, like I said, like we talked about earlier, I had some drunken notes because I was a little bit upset this week, and maybe I wasn't looking at the right websites or anything, but even the news. So, you know what Monday was, don't you? This
D-Day.
Past Monday, June 6th.
D-Day.
How many posts or how many mentions have you heard about D-Day?
Honestly, outside of the military community, 0.
Okay, so we can sure talk about this and this, but that's a big deal in American history. Whether you're pro-war, against war, it doesn't fucking matter. The reason why you get to do things you do today is because 78 years ago, kids put their fucking lives in fucking danger to protect your freedoms. Yep. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Okay, so I did a little bit of research. This is all on Google, so I'm going to say it's true. Okay,
Hey,
it's not
if it's-
Wikipedia. So I wanted to know how many people actually served in World War II. I can't remember. I think it was Americans. 16 million men and women, boys and girls, served in World War II.
Holy shit.
16 million. Today, there are only approximately 240,000 veterans of World War II left. That's, I think, about 1.5%, or maybe it's 0.1%. Yeah, I'm not doing math.
Right.
Okay, and approximately 234 of them die each day.
Man.
So I was a little upset that there was nothing posted about anything. That's
Right.
a big deal. So I said something to the firehouse. Hey, you know what Monday was? He's like, well, yeah, it was D-Day. I'm like, and why is nobody making a big deal of it? He's like, well, they made a big deal of it at the 75-year anniversary. Maybe they'll make a big deal at the 80. I was like, it should be a big deal every year.
Right.
78 years. I mean, that's how we were raised. That's the shit we enjoy is because of that.
Yeah.
So it really, really upset me. And I had some other nonsense written down here.
Here, before you go on to your other nonsense, check this out. Speaking of D-Day and the beaches of Normandy, this is my buddy Patrick, Army. He's the one getting married. He was in the 82nd Airborne, which was one of the first landing units in Normandy.
Mm-hmm.
And so on the 75th anniversary of D-Day, he got married on the beaches of Normandy in his 82nd Airborne uniform.
Really?
Yes,
no,
sir.
that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
How badass is, I mean, to throw, I mean, that's part of his history, right?
Yeah.
As part of that unit, he knows that's part of his history. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I love the fire service, love the military, is because of that tradition and honoring our past, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, definitely. And just that close-knit bond that you'll always have regardless.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Army, just want to give you a shout out because I know how seriously you take that.
Yeah. Big time, yeah. So, but yeah, I was a little upset about the lack of acknowledgement. Okay, there was mass shootings and this and this and this, but yeah, I'm not even gonna go down that fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll keep it on the up and up today. But yeah, it really upset me.
So no other scribbles, or there's more scribbles, just unreadable.
There's more scribbles here because I got something down here. Maybe I was watching the news, but Matthew McConaughey kind of had some kind of rant and rave he was doing, and I just wrote down here, Matthew McConaughey's being a little bitch. So yeah, that's one of my other notes because I was on a fucking roll. I was on a roll, but yeah.
Oh man.
The news didn't even mention anything about it.
This is why I don't watch the news. I watched more news when I was working as a firefighter than I did the rest of my life. I watched so much news at the firehouse. I'm done with the news for the rest of my life.
News. It's really not worth it anymore. Tell me the weather. I'll look at a fucking app because the weather people ain't right anyways.
Well,
that's the only job that you could be wrong 90% of the time and still have a fucking job.
But we had I remember because we'd get the calls early in the morning, so he'd put on the morning news. It started at like 4 a.m. So he'd watch the 4 to 6 a.m. news. He'd turn around and watch the same news again at like 11, at 12, 4 on Fox, 5 and 6, and then he'd watch the world news. I mean, we had news on, and that was without even switching to the 24-hour news network. That was on the local news channel. It's just like, Jesus. Yeah. And by the time he got to the 6 o'clock news, it was literally a recap of the 6 a.m. news.
With maybe some breaking stories, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were experts. We were hashtag experts on everything in the news at that. At that point.
Yep. And we always solved the world's problems in that kitchen. Always.
Yep, right. And created a few of our own.
Well, yeah.
Oh, speaking of breaking news, let's see if I can find it real quick.
Dude, you were like spot on this morning.
I'm trying. Oh, I think I closed the link though. Here. While I'm looking for it, I want to share a picture of when firefighters were. Look at this. Check this out. Check this. This is from Engine 227
LA County?
in Commerce City, California, 1965.
Yep. Tailboard and open cab.
Hell yeah, man! Check that out. That's when firefighting was firefighting, I guess.
Yep, there you go. Tailboard and open cab.
3/4 coats and the likes. No. No, so this let's see here. This is a breaking news story. I guess it's not really breaking news anymore. Here we go. No, dear Chief, no one was more surprised than I. This is a letter written by this firefighter to the public.
Oh.
No one was more surprised than I when a random naked woman grabbed the now missing New York hook out of my hand and ran. Imagine my utter shock when I saw her then slap your helmet and yell, "Fuck your day off," and run into the desert. I deeply apologize for not fighting her off, but the department has not properly trained me to deal with this kind of naked shenanigans. I realize my Target Solutions is severely past due, but roof hook naked theft is definitely not in there. I checked. I now look forward to our upcoming in-service training, as I'm sure the department will have to train us for future naked transgressions simultaneously with transitional attack scenarios, and I look forward to that weird challenge. Respectfully, Bakersfield Fire.
Nice.
Let's see here. I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to share this tab because this is a breaking news story a couple of days ago. So not really breaking today, I guess. Out of Bakersfield, California. Here we go.
Oh, so it's
a fire in East Bakersfield. Fight off a naked woman while battling a fire in East Bakersfield this morning. It happened about 5:45 on Dorey Street near the Bakersfield Municipal Airport as fire crews arrived to reports of a fire at a home. Bakersfield police were then called as fire crews said a nude woman on the scene was trying to keep them away from the fire. At first, crews report she was shooed away, but then she came back and reportedly hit a battalion chief in the helmet and took swings at other firefighters. Police say she grabbed a New York hook that's used to pull down ceilings, at which point she was tackled by one firefighter and held down by others. She was arrested and put into a squad car. Investigators say they aren't sure if the house was hers or if she was under the influence.
She was under something.
I mean, fighting off. And those naked people, they're slippery sons of bitches.
And Eric, we've been on our fair share of calls of,
of
craziness. Like the time I had to jump into bed with that naked girl.
Like call number one of your career.
Yeah, like assessor. What about that one time that we literally fought that one fucking guy in the garage?
Yes. Like,
dude,
that call, that's I'll be honest, out of all the calls that we ran, that's one that seems to stick with me sometimes the most. It's not the blood and the gore. It's that's because that was a mental, because that guy was yelling for somebody inside the house to grab the gun and come kill us. Yeah. I mean, and we hadn't, I'll be honest, we had an
army buddy that wasn't there.
Which we later found out, right? But we had no idea. We didn't know, and there was no law enforcement help on that scene because it came in as a medical call, and the guy was just fucking nutbags. And I mean, so we never cleared the scene. We didn't know if there was this dude inside with guns ready to come and fucking kill us or not. I mean, it was an interesting call.
It was.
So yeah, that one's an interesting one to reflect back on, and thank God it turned out the way it did, which is everybody's fine. But fuck, he was biting us and everything else.
Oh,
I mean,
that dude, he had like superhuman functions. He wasn't a big guy.
Nope.
But whatever he was on or whatever, that dude had like some superhuman strengths.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
No, yeah, naked people are slippery. Slippery. I can only imagine a naked woman running by and like slapping one of your battalion chief's lids off his off of his head. I think the one I'm really thinking about, unfortunately, just recently retired, but that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing.
Too funny. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Just today's world out there, you just don't know what the hell's gonna happen. So.
No. And so that's where like, here's another not recent 911 call. This one comes from North Florida. What stays in Florida, what happens in Florida stays in Florida, I guess. So that first one was from California firefighter. This one is from SDFD Bat 3. Okay.
What's SDF? What's SD?
Let's see what their profile. San Diego City Fire Battalion 3. It says unofficial SD Battalion 3. So it's a meme page that is probably run by those boys, by those men and women down there. But this they found a call that came out of Florida. Since we were just talking about the world is full of crazy, and you just never know what you're gonna run into. Which one is this? This one's hose draggers. Nope.
Hey,
Nope.
Have you got any comments about our new page look?
No. So we should talk about that. We should talk about that real quick. So Neil actually reached out to me last week and asked if I would make a Pride logo for our page, and that's what the cover photo is Pride. So June is Pride Month, and listen, folks, we're here to just be happy, live life, do it. I mean, we support everybody. Come laugh with us, hang out with us, cry with us, and we're gonna have a good time.
Exactly.
So
yep, we have no boundaries.
No.
We don't.
No,
we don't.
So listen, we've both lived.
You,
Neil and I have both lived flawed lives at this point, so we're not here to judge anybody. So
no,
just
we do not judge.
Get your asses into the party, and let's have a hell of a good time.
Exactly. We'll just have a big old party. It's what it's about. It's what it's about. So yeah.
This dude was having a party at the pool by himself. I feel like this guy I'm about to bring up. I feel like I'm getting good at my transitions. I've got my radio transitions on today. So
yeah.
Here we go.
911 emergency.
This is something you got to see. This is unbelievable.
You Scottish in?
Yeah.
And what's the problem there?
I got a man in the pool. He's got his private stuck in the pump line.
What? You're kidding me.
I'm telling you, honest to God, something you really got to see to believe.
North Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
How?
You know how. You pull the swimsuits on. You want a little blowy from the pool line, and
how does that even happen?
What do you mean? How does that even happen? He was drunk in Kansas City, and he was like, I bet this pool line will give me a little bit of a stiffy, and sure as shit, it did.
Oh yeah.
And got caught. Unfortunately, he probably would have been okay
if they would have just turned the pump off.
Right, or if he just finished his business.
Right.
There's a natural solution to this problem.
Because when two dogs get stuck together, guess what? They eventually come apart.
It would solve itself at some point.
Yeah.
It might just take a little bit more cleaning. I mean, listen, unless the guy is like made of super stamina, by the time the fire department got there, it'd be situation over.
By the time he really got embarrassed with the fire department showing up. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, it'd be.
Get there and say, bro, just hand me over your man card. You don't deserve it anymore. You don't deserve
it. Do you have a senior? The fire department we worked on it's getting older. We were very young at one point, but
it's still young.
You get to the point where you've got the grumpy old engineers though, like
the same ones that have always been grumpy. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. To be fair.
Yeah.
Have you watched Shorzy yet?
No.
Okay.
I haven't had time.
Okay. All right.
I haven't had time this week. This week's been a week number 2 at my job. So enjoying my new gig.
Good deal.
Here, I don't know. This just makes me laugh, and it's really because of the whole first line. But you'll have to remind me what movie this is from.
Fuck, I might not even know.
Yes, you will. You will. Oh, man, I got it.
Ron, what are you, Never mind. Just forget it. Who's the guy yakking at your door? Just mind your own business, will you? Mind your own business, will you? Mind your own business. Why don't you tie your shoelace? It'll fall on your stupid head.
This part.
Morning, dickhead.
Morning.
Oh, moron. What are you, Never mind. Just forget it. Who's the guy yakking?
Morning, dickhead. They're passing each other.
Is that grumpy old man?
I think it's just grumpy old man. I do.
Morning, dickhead.
Yeah. No. Classic shit. I learned that. Go ahead.
Okay. Did you see the remaking of Top Gun Maverick I posted on the site? Did you watch that little clip?
No.
Oh my God, bro.
I haven't even looked at our own page.
Oh yeah. I posted a little. I think it said that we'll save you a lot of time. MGM Warner. We spent $20 remaking Maverick. It's pretty good.
Well, this is coming from the guy that didn't like the movie, so this I don't know if this.
And it's befitting that I posted that because I'm sure I'll get all kinds of hate mails and shit. But yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know if this is a good sign or not.
What?
I typed in no joke. I can't make this shit up. I have to share my screen. I typed in views from the backseat into my search on Facebook to get to it to see what you're talking about. Okay. And I have to share this embarrassing tidbit with the whole wide world.
Maybe.
No, it's coming.
Oh.
All right, here, check this out. So right there, at the top, views from the back seat. Right
Okay.
there's our page. Podcast 5 out of 5 stars. That's great reviews.
Yeah.
332 people like it. It's so far. And then look at the sponsored ad right next underneath it.
I can't really read that. What does it say?
It says, "Stop doing things that podcasters with no listeners do." No joke. That's the advertisement that came up.
So what are they trying to say?
How successful podcasters get listeners. Trainings.growtheshow.com. Apparently, we're doing things that podcasters with no listeners do, or at least that's what they're saying. I don't know, man. That's the ad that came up. I couldn't.
Okay.
You can't make that shit up.
No, you can't.
All right, here we go.
There it is.
Your
right there.
instructor is the toppest gun this program has ever produced.
You got the audio or no?
Yeah.
His exploits are legendary. What he has to teach you may very well be the difference between life and goose.
Ejection handle.
Reputation precedes you.
I have to admit, I wasn't expecting an invitation back.
They're called save the dates, Maverick.
Oh, congratulations, sir.
Goose, you're alive! Goose! Holy Goose!
What happened to my father? He was an accident. Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking. Today's lesson, cockfighting.
Just like Beggar's Canyon back home.
I'm coming for you, father!
Come now!
Here's the honest truth, cadets. We haven't needed planes in the air for 30 years. Today we are talking about volleyball and strategy.
Sir, how's this going to make us better fighter pilots?
How's it make us better fighter pilots? What? You are never going to be a top gun!
There you go. The whole movie wrapped up in 2 minutes. Mom, there you go. That was great.
It totally brings me back, and it just I don't know why this came up just the other day when we were getting ready for bed. Was
Some of you may remember a video.
What was the God dang? The movie with the puppets, America's Heroes.
Oh, what the hell was that? Shit. Someone could respond with some comments. What the hell was that?
America. We got the song.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Team America. Come on.
Team America. Yeah.
Because that is one of the greatest movies of all time. Let's be honest. It has to be. It has to be.
Team America.
Team America, World Police. We'll next episode we'll just literally watch that whole movie together.
Just do like little clips.
Yeah. We should start doing movies where it's like Mystery Science Theater 3000, where you and I just watch movies and make comments through the whole thing. Like
we did that after watching Top Gun, and I got hate mail.
Well, that's fine. We won't choose America's top movie. We'll choose something else.
Yeah, I got hate mail. People did not like that.
Yeah. So
Hey,
I don't know.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know, was it decent? Yeah.
You're going down this rabbit hole again?
Could I have waited until it came out on DVD? Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. You're
All
playing with fire.
Nope. Enough of that rabbit hole.
Playing with fire.
Yep, I'm done with that rabbit hole.
All right. We'll end the episode by giving a salute to our boys in blue, aka our cop buddies.
Okay. Why?
Because they love America.
They love America, and like I said, actually, there's a whole group of guys here that we met last night that are cops, and they get together once a year and hang out for the weekend. So yeah. And like I told them yesterday, it would have been cool being a cop in the 80s and 90s, not now.
No, fuck no. Nobody.
Ever since fucking Rodney King, it would suck to be a fucking cop.
Yeah.
So.
But they love America. Here's our friends over at Poorly Made Police Memes. Memes. Deputy sheriff enjoying his day off. Hashtag America.
America.
Well, man.
Well,
you've got to go. You've got to go enjoy your day in Kansas in the great KC.
Yeah, I guess that was a pretty quick 30 minutes there of wasting everybody's time.
Thanks for sticking around.
One
viewer.
One viewer.
I'm sure it's probably Gretchen.
Probably
somewhere in the corner lurking.
Yep, in the corner. Exactly.
Shout out.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that was Kirkwood, Missouri. That's who those cops were.
Right on.
She just posted that. Can you see that?
Yep, it's up on the screen.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kirkwood Mo PD.
Yeah, Kirkwood Mo. So.
Right on. Well, to our brothers and sisters in blue, stay safe out there. It's a rough time to be a cop. So.
Yep. Nope. Hide. So, once again, my little spiel. There's no reason why you shouldn't watch or listen to us. We're on all the platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. So, there's no reason why you can't join in and listen to the fun, live or not live, as in listen.
Listen, the people at the hotel could have joined you in person today.
They're
live and in person.
They're probably a little mad because I'm a little loud. So,
but that means you win. So fuck them.
Exactly. I'm the loudest, therefore I win. So
boom.
Done deal. So.
Well, it's been a pleasure wasting everybody's time with you, my friend.
Brother. We also calling this the Saturday sessions. I thought that had a nice ring to it.
Yes.
Views from the back seat, the Saturday sessions, because we like to do these on Saturdays. So just a little spicing it up a little bit because we're 34 episodes in. We love it. I love you, Eric. Should I cue the soundboard?
I love you too, brother. Absolutely. Let's go.
Hang on. Let me cue up the soundboard.
Soundboard is fine. Soundboard engaged.
Love you, brother. And Lucy, put supper on the stove right here because this ball game is over. Bye.
Bye, man.
Love you, man.
Love you.